me.
We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be just fine.
Well, we were just talking about you last Monday. I had Danny and Beth Gottlieb over, and we were talking about that recording session that we did, recording Superstition for my Nightlight Daylight CD.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to leave to go work with Stevie Wonder. You had to leave the session early.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? He called. He said, "Okay, I need you," and I'm, but nobody ever refuses Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's right. Especially if you're in the middle
Stevie
of
Wonder called.
recording a Stevie Wonder
You
tune.
don't refuse Stevie's. No,
Yeah.
he's like my big brother. So I was honored that he would call. I think he might have been doing the what's the big festival here?
Bonnaroo.
He was doing Bonnaroo that year. So it was great. It was great. It's always a great hang with Stevie.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, it's going to be a great hang here, and I want to encourage you to stay to the end of this broadcast because we've got a lot of cool things happening today.
Yes,
right?
we do. Yes,
we do. We're going to do a tune that was unreleased. We had recorded it for the Nightlight Daylight CD, but it was just too sexy for it. It's a kind of a...
It was really sexy.
Yeah.
Really sexy. I mean, I was in the studio and I was trying not to take my clothes off. I didn't take them off.
And we won't today too, but we will do the song. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the song.
And the only person we played this to was Vince Gill.
Yeah. Who actually
And
wrote the song, right?
He co-wrote it with Al Anderson.
yeah.
And the other thing we're going to do is a song that I dreamed last night. And so if I can remember it, we'll do this for you, and I'll have...
The other side.
Yes,
See?
hold it from the other side. So this, Monday it's not a performance. We just play and try out new things. So I'm going to see if I can remember the dream song. And this is only the second time, really, that I've been able to remember a good song for my dream. Yeah, the other one was Living Out a Dream. I recorded that on New Classics for Guitar and Cello.
It's amazing that you can actually do that because, I know I have actually dreamed songs before, but they're always gone before I can ever get the chance to
Bring it back.
To bring it back. So, I know that it's in there. Some good stuff is in there, and maybe it'll come out when I'm actually awake at some point.
And Roy, have you dreamed music?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a specific one.
Brian, can you move that mic a little closer?
Oh, is this me?
That's for you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a specific one.
I would think that you have, just because the music that you compose is so unique.
Yeah, it's funny. There's different ideas and stuff. Like, there's one thing that I've dreamed with this story and script that I'm working on. I had a specific dream about these placards, and the placards were like a picture of a character, and then the whole page was like a Wikipedia thing about that particular character, and then on the other side there was something else, and they were the equivalent of big baseball cards.
Now it could be an NFT. So
Whoa.
Exactly.
Wow.
See where we're going?
Wow.
Right. That's
Look
the
at
dream.
you.
I woke up from the dream knowing that this was like an item, like
Yeah.
where you treat your art and your pieces that you're working on as these precious little pieces, like big baseball cards.
It's amazing.
Right.
Yeah, that was a dream where I'm still, NFTs. I'm trying to wrap reality around that.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, Roy, can you join us on Superstition?
Oh,
Think-
yes, I can do that.
We'll play a tune and then go to some more conversation.
I can do that. So I'm gonna
Right
just
now.
slip into this right here.
Yeah. And Brian, can you check the comments just to write down some hellos for us at some point? Thank you. So we have Brian Allen here.
So I don't know if I should put this mic in the back, that there's a hole back here, or if it's just gonna pick up the room.
I can move this if it's more.
And we
Maybe
want to say
slide it that way just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
we want to say hello to some folks. We do have the windows open, so if you hear some birds and some trucks from time to time,
It's not
Yes.
holy.
that's
Backing
them.
up trucks.
Yeah.
It's not
It
holy.
should be okay, Brian.
effect. That's the
Yeah.
real deal.
Pretty soon. Okay, so that'll be the accompaniment for this as well.
Can you get back there already?
Yeah. Well, we should say some hellos while we're here. Let me. So hi to Gail, who's out there as well. It's Tom.
Oh wow, we
Larry,
got people.
And Mark is from Lincolnville, Illinois.
Hey.
Sandra is saying hi. Tom Hankinson. And
How
Tom
cool
from,
is that?
Tom from New Jersey saying hey. So be sure to say some more hellos, and we'll touch base with you some more later on. But let's do a little superstition. You all set?
Hear that okay?
That's should be plenty.
Don't need the mic back.
Okay, you can move it. All
What
right.
do you think?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay. All right, I'm in the house.
All right. Let us know how this is working out here.
Very superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious letters about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke that looking glass. Oh yeah. 7 years of bad luck, baby. Good things in your past now. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Oh, 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 yeah. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands, especially during COVID, y'all. Rid me of the problem. Oh yeah, do all that you can, y'all. Keep me in a daydream. Keep it going strong, y'all. You don't wanna save me, no, no, no. Sad is the soul, y'all. Oh, when you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way, y'all. Hey, hey, whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, hey. Superstition ain't the way, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, superstition ain't the way, no. Oh, no. Superstition ain't the way, no, no. That was fun. Boom.
That was great.
Thank you, Stevie.
Yeah.
It's so funny. The
Great
Stevie Wonder story I remember was when Stevie Wonder played the Gaylord or something. He was calling for Mark. Is Mark Kibble here? He's calling Mark.
Oh my God.
The audience. Is Mark Kibble here on the microphone and the PA system?
And they're like, who's Mark Kibble? Who's that?
Mark
This
Kibble.
guy right here.
Yeah, he's here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
We've had some awesome times. But you know what? We really had some awesome times with you in the studio.
Oh, that was fun.
Let
I
me
tell you.
show you the project that we were working on, because you mentioned it earlier. And this one is so special because, look, in case you didn't know, when you hit the moon,
In case.
Look at that there. Look at
That's
that
fairy
there.
dust right
That
there.
mug lights up.
That's pixie dust falling.
Pixie dust. Look
Yeah.
at that. There's even a falling star in there. A shooting star. Did you see the shooting star?
Oh, so you can make a wish anytime you want.
Yeah,
Anytime you want.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Can I do it again? So you make I want to wish something.
Okay.
Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh,
Wait,
shooting
there
star.
I think we all wish for the same
Well,
thing.
yeah.
I bet we did. I bet we did. I
Well,
bet we did.
you know, somebody told me that their 4-year-old insisted on sleeping with it for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yes. And
Now you know you got something special.
Twinkle lights.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
well, you know, it's funny. The first tune that I had you do on this was a lullaby, and you know, you wouldn't think that this voice would be great for lullabies, but you layered on like 12 voices together, and it was just stunning. Just
Oh, thank you. It really was, but the song was there.
yeah.
And it just called for it. So, you
Yeah.
know, you're thinking about lullaby. Let's do some relaxing things. And if there's anybody that loves relaxing music, it's me. I love relaxing music. I remember, I think you're probably going to talk about it, and you probably have to help me with the title, but it's the boat to...
The ferry boat crossing.
Ferry boat crossing. Oh my God. You talk about one that's relaxing. That one right there. That one hit home for me so well.
What
So
was that little serendipity story that happened more heat?
Oh, yeah. Brian was asking like how we met. Really is I was on an airplane on the way to New York, and I had just come back from Japan, and so I slept the whole way. Jet lag. So we're landing, and I'm getting up, and then start talking to this gentleman who's sitting next to me, and I find out that you're this musician and an arranger, and this really cool dude. This is just landing, and so at the last minute we exchanged emails, and I thought, man, I'm never going to see this guy again. He's just and then coming back from New York a few weeks later, I'm running. I'm the last person on the airplane. I get there, except there was one person who was later than me, right behind me. It was you. It was Mark.
Hold the plane.
I
And
know
so-
just how to make these flights. I do.
Yeah.
I'm a pro at it.
Hold the plane.
So we sat next to each other again, and then we started talking and figured, there's some reason why we've run into each other twice
Clearly.
like this. I
Clearly.
said, why don't you produce my album?
Clearly.
Just like that. Boom.
You were playing Ferry Boat Crossing, thinking of him, and then he called or emailed.
Oh, yes. So there's a corollary to that story. Years later, I hadn't talked to you for a long time, and I'm sitting on the sailboat, and I'm playing Ferry Boat Crossing. And then
And you thought of Mark.
I was thinking of Mark, and
Text or email or something.
I got a phone call or a text from you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Calling
I
out
think.
that song.
Yeah,
Some type
and
of
it said
communication.
yes. It was a text. I got. I didn't answer the text because I was playing Ferry Boat Crossing, and I went to it, and it was from you. And it says, "I was just thinking of that beautiful song, Ferry Boat Crossing."
That's how it
I
works.
mean,
That's
that's
hilarious.
that's how it
works.
happened.
Right.
That's how it happened.
Works.
Well, yeah. That's,
Well, let's do a little bit of that tune. We hadn't planned to do it, but since it came up, Roy, I know you can do something sweet on this.
I
just
get in
just
where I fit
pretend,
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
just
gonna have
pretend
to
you're a
listen.
fairy boat. Oh, you can do some oohs and ahs if you're so inclined.
Yeah, but I don't have 8 of me. So
Yeah,
there's
so
only
yeah, on the
one.
recording there's 8. And well, at the end of this broadcast, so stay with us, and we'll do a video so you can hear all of Mark's layered parts.
Yeah.
So we'll do that at the end.
Futureman. This is what you want.
That's what I wanted.
I'm hearing 8 of you in my mind on
I
that.
heard 12, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that one. There was a time when we were traveling up in Norway, and we were actually on a ferry boat up there.
Oh,
And that's exactly what it reminds me of, because you can literally just see people on the shores. That's where they live, and they're little small herds of sheep, and everybody is just so peaceful.
Simple life.
So I don't know if you ever got there or went there, but I feel like you somehow were there.
Well, you were very
on
close.
that island.
You were very close. I wrote it actually in Estonia, taking the ferry boat over to Finland. So it was in Scandinavia. See,
I knew she was there.
this is a lot of connection going on here, don't you think?
Absolutely
Amazing.
Well, needless to say, I love that song. So
Yes.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that kind of ties into the sailing, and last week we showed a little bit of a reenactment of there was a storm, and we didn't get any footage of me at the helm with the waves crashing over everything. So we recreated it with Jeff Coffin throwing buckets of water on me. And so that is now up, okay? So if you want to see this, it is
Wait.
indeed just posted
I gotta see this.
on Acoustic Sailing, okay?
Jeff was your
So yes, he
set
was.
guy.
Yeah, it was so kind of him to do that for us.
Not quite
And-
stunt man.
yeah,
Something else.
You jumped at the chance pretty quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
I mean, the
if you
green
go to
screen with the waves,
Are you serious?
yeah.
fans with the wind.
This is so cool.
Yeah, so we kind of show it the behind the scenes a bit as well. If you go to youtube.com/acoustic sailing. So
Okay.
acoustic sailing is it, and it's the recent episode.
Sailing.
Go
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that kind of ties into my dream because last night I had a dream that we were on the sailboat. Actually, I was sailing and Brian was swimming. His brother was on the shore. And I saw this big wave come up, and Brian swims up to the top of the wave, and then I'm on the sailboat, and the wave was just such that it threw the sailboat up in the air, and so I'm up there in the air, and then coming down, and then another big wave came out, up in the air, and instead of being afraid of the next wave coming down, how it's going to hit, I was just enjoying that wave that hit that I was up in the air and having fun, and so it was a lesson to me, really.
You're a special
on
kind
that.
of lady. just need you to know that.
Well, I'm not normally that carefree, but I think it was the dream telling me something. And so after that part of the dream, I went to a market that somebody had given me 10 cents, and I went to buy something for a dime because I'd lost my purse. And instead of being worried about losing my purse, I was happy there to have the dime and to find something. So here again, this is the same theme in the dream. And in my mind, I was hearing this music. It was a lady singing, several guitar parts. I had a drummer much like you, and a bass player in it, and some background vocals. So I got up in the middle of the night and sang some of it into a tape recorder, and I've got it kind of recreated here. So if we want to try it, let's see if I can remember enough of it.
So that's interesting. It seems like there's a moral to the story of these dreams, like something about gratitude for the moment.
Ah,
What about
yes,
It seems like there's a running theme going through there.
it is about
I like
gratitude.
that.
Yeah,
I like that.
The glass is half full, rather than half
Yeah.
empty. Kind
I like this.
but
See,
yeah.
that's why you're here. That's exactly why you're here. I need to hear that.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's two guitar parts going, and one part is doing this kind of a sound like the creaking of a boat. It's going, and the other part's doing a fluid part, kind of like this. I'd like to sail the world again, find the waves, and feel the wind above the waves, and live from day to day, where life is not predictable, never knowing what is round the very next bay. I'd like to raise raise the sails again, watching for the whales again, and never have to stay. I wish that I had done the things that I can't do when I'm too old to play. To breathe again, bluff again, laugh again, laugh again in real time. Despite the tides, the worst of times, best of times follow right behind. The mainsail is unfurled again, be part of the world again on my time. I'd like to sail the world again, feel the wind above the waves and never have to sail. I wish that I had done the things that I can't do when I'm too old to play. You know, that reminded me of a friend, a good friend, Jim Fronetful, who for years said that as soon as he retired, he was going to do everything he wanted to do. He was just working, and he was a smoker, but he said, well, there's his one joy was smoking, you know, and after that, once he retired, then he'd do everything that he wanted to do. Well, the moment he retired, he went to the hospital, and they put him on oxygen for the rest of his life, and he never got to do those things that he wanted to do.
Wow.
And so it was, I was playing that, it kind of reminded me of that, and you know, now is the time to seize the moment.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's that gratitude again. You know,
There it
gratitude
is.
for the moment.
Gratitude.
For now.
That's right. I'm actually very grateful for the things that I can still do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them are not possible anymore.
Well-
but for those that can do, I absolutely will take heed and do.
Well, you certainly can sing, I tell you that.
that's a
I'm
fact.
holding on to
Wow.
that. For dear life.
Wow. You know, it's
Thank you.
amazing to me is how you can make your voice sound like anything you want it to. You know, it can be a soul thing, it can be a lullaby, it can create all these different moods and feelings.
Well, that's the nature of the human voice, and thank you. But by all means, you know, it is the most versatile instrument. It can, you know, sound like other instruments, and
Yeah.
you know, if you have the musical instinct behind you, who knows? You can do all kinds of things, and then you can speak positivity, you can speak hope, you can speak peace. If you can't sing, you can say things, or you can just ooh and make people feel good. So I will try to ooh and make people ooh. And feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of the lyrics in that didn't make a lot of sense, but that's what the lady in my dream was singing. And I do remember in my dream hearing that and thinking, oh, this is a gift. While I was still dreaming, I was thinking, this is a gift, this music in my head. Because it wasn't but a few days ago, I was doing an interview, and they asked me, well, you know, how has your music evolved over the time? And I said, well, I would really love to get back to the point where I have music in my head again. Because it's been a long time, and here I had just asked for that, just mentioned it in an interview, and there it was.
There it is.
It came back.
Yeah, came
Yeah.
knocking.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
All these things happen.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, that's such a beautiful, beautiful song. I can't wait to hear it recorded.
Well, I think we're going to need you when we record it.
Well, I am
I
always
hear the
here.
waves
Both of
and
you.
everything.
Yeah, so do I.
Yes, both of you we need.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is it's really that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad that that dream happened, and if she does this in her sleep,
Well, my
grief.
sleep writes better songs than I do, unfortunately, so.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
so-
Love that song. I think you probably have a lot of lovers of that song listening right now. So
Oh.
they're expecting great things.
Mark, you have some things coming up, and why don't you talk about that while I check out and see what people are saying so we can do some hellos and answer some questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know
great.
what? On Mother's Day, Take Six did for Valentine's Day a virtual virtual show called A Take Six Kind of Love.
Really? Oh,
You know,
man.
our whole theme has been spread love for our entire
Spread love, yes.
our entire career. Well, because COVID and we can't really, it's so hard to be in front of an audience. We took that opportunity to put something together special for Valentine's Day, and backed by popular demand. 6 p.m. Sunday night, Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m.
Nice,
Pacific.
Nice.
And I know that's going to be on Take Six YouTube.
Okay, just look up Take Six.
Yep.
Okay.
Take Six Official YouTube.
All right.
You can watch it there. You can, get the tickets and have a good time. We had a good time, and I think the people that saw it the first time will testify
Come on.
that it was a good time. It was so good for us to actually just get back together again. And so look forward to that. That's something that's coming up. And I actually hope that in the future, some of these people watching, I hope I get to meet you on the road when things open up and we can actually do concerts with audiences. One of the most fun, gratifying things that we were able to do was actually meet people and talk to you personally. Yeah. I know you missed that, so
Yeah, man. It's the second year, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I know we've worked together on it at Vic's camp,
At the camp,
and
so
seeing
nice,
all those kids,
Yeah.
and coming up with some awesome. Those kids are so talented.
Yeah,
I'm so in awe of the new wave of music coming from the young people of today.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It really is, yeah.
So I'm looking for maybe in the future when things open up. I hope that opens up too, because that was great.
Yeah.
Man. I gotta let Vic know too, because he's been having him online, so he probably might want to get you guys to come in.
Oh, absolutely.
On the online.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the Take Six thing, I want to make sure I get that. That was Sunday, May the
9th. That's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, yeah.
Mother's Day.
May 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, May 9th, I am doing something also.
Are you?
Yes, that probably won't conflict because it's early in the day.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
I get you.
and it also won't conflict because it's limited to 5 persons. Yes,
Okay.
and I'm doing it's a way to have a private lesson for a much lower price. We should do a shared private lesson, and I'm going to be emphasizing connecting the notes for smoother playing. And so it's open for all different levels, 12 different ways to connect the notes on the guitar. And so it's a new thing that we're doing on String Masters. So I just heard there's still a couple more openings in there. So I do have a little link on there, murielanderson.com/now. And I'm going to put your link for your Mother's Day thing there as well as soon as we hang up here.
Okay.
And then we'll have, Roy will have a link for you as well
Yeah.
on there.
Live.
And we have already down the link for the shared private lesson. So that's
Nice.
cool thing.
Sweet.
Well, we
Sexy
have,
song.
yes, Brian is voting for the sexy song, and he
Why,
has
Brian? Why?
something to do with this.
If I had to draw you a diagram, Mark.
We'll be leaving as soon as we're done with this song.
Right.
Okay.
So thank you to Vince Gill and Hal Anderson.
Yeah,
Yes,
what a beautiful song.
Yeah.
What a beautiful song.
Okay, Roy, you can
Okay,
give us a
I'm gonna
little
get in there.
jazz feel for this one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Okay.
brushy type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love ain't for the faint of heart, timid and the weak.
Pour me one more on the rocks.
And baby, we'll just see.
We'll start a fire. You'll pour the wine.
Slip into these arms of mine. Love ain't for the faint of heart. Love's for you and me.
Oh, what a rush when you kiss me that way.
Ooh, your touch is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, what a night this has been. Baby, let's do it again.
Do it again.
Oh, love ain't for the faint of heart. Love's for you and me. I'm gonna start that fire, you just pour that wine. Slip into these arms of mine. Love ain't for the faint of heart. Love's for you and me. Say it again. Love ain't for the faint of heart. Love's for you and me. Oh yeah.
Well, isn't that the truth? We have both found that out.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Mark,
right.
remember when you started singing Liz,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
My wife Liz.
Yep.
What an amazing woman she is. Yeah, we've had some. Yes, that did rhyme, didn't it? I think maybe I'll write a song.
yes, it sounds like a lyric right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's been awesome, and we have an anniversary coming up pretty soon too. So
Oh, okay.
you know, it'll be a nice little celebration right
Yeah.
after Mother's Day.
And you were the first one to notice that I had a little flame going for Brian.
Yes.
It was
yes.
when you were in the studio with us, with Roy. You were there. So remember, and Brian was there taking pictures.
Oh, I remember the photographer.
Yeah, the photographer.
That was your big project.
Yeah,
That's
So like
right.
you were in the mercy seat, like you had all this stuff going on. Yeah.
yeah, and Stanley
that.
Jordan was there with us.
Yeah.
it was in-
okay, it brings it back.
It was in your brother Victor's
That's
studio,
where I remember
That's
that.
right.
Victor Wooten
That's
studio
right.
there.
And I looked over in your eyes, and there were little hearts. They were going blink, blink, blink. And I said, "Why are they blinking like that? Why are they blinking?" And I looked over and saw the cameraman, and then there was little. I said, "Oh, something's brewing in
It's like
here."
the
Yeah,
Princess
so
Bride.
Mark was the first to
Yeah.
notice that. Yep.
Need another picture as you wish.
Uh-huh. Yeah, none of us ever got into any of those photos but her. I don't know how that happened. No, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So good to see when love sparks and ignites. That's just amazing.
Well-
And see, I can see now that they are so happy and in bliss.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. I can see it.
You still see the little
And Brian's
Valentine's?
like, can y'all
Yeah,
please
see
leave?
the
So
show. It's the blinking on the record and everything.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's cool. So cool.
That's right. Well, I guess we'll say some last hellos and goodbyes before we play that video we'd promised for you. So hi to Toby and Martin and Sandra, Neil and Dana are there. Gail from Arizona is popping in, of course, and So I want to thank you for coming. A bunch of you are coming every Monday now, and so appreciate this. This has just been really fun. And we do have something special for Mother's Day. My assistant told me that we have $5 off on the Mother's Day package or anything on the website. It's still for another couple of weeks. So if you go to my website, use the code SPRING, and that automatically gives you $5 off, or just free sheet music. You can use it for that. Don't tell them I told you that, but you don't have to get anything. Just use it to get that. And we're just about ready to play that last tune, and then while it's we'll see if we can get it rolling.
Wow, this is cool.
Very cool.
How long you been?
Okay. So we are still live here, and see if you can hear both of us and the video. Wonderful. That's a lot of marks there. Oh, beautiful.
I think he's doing some stuff towards the end. Yeah, that's what. So he's getting out, but Dave Matthews is starting.
We have one kid.
Ooh,
next week,
super.
and then another one in June.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
This has been
and
fun.
that was just listening back to those fantastic vocals on there.
Oh no, just the music altogether
Oh,
is just
just-
absolutely amazing, and it was such a fun thing to do working with you. I hope we can do it again.
Yes, I hope
I
so.
hope so.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
gonna
we
look
can do
that
it
up
again.
too. What do I look up?
Actually that tune I just posted yesterday on my YouTube channel. So if you
Okay.
look at the most recent thing on my YouTube channel, it's
Okay.
Train to Arn Him.
Yeah.
Is the name of that. And also all of the tunes that we recorded on Nightlight Daylight, if you go to my website, murielanderson.com/nightlight, you can check them all out and get the stories behind the tunes and get a bonus track. And so that's the top secret link there.
That's right. There you go. And if you want Faint of Heart, well, you just heard it. That's it. That's all you
it.
get.
Yeah, that's the only place
Consider
it is
yourself lucky.
in the entire world. And that's the only place there is on the new one that we're calling Sailing Dream. Yeah. Yeah, so
So
this
cool.
was
That's right. This is
Like
very
this
special
last
Special
night.
night. So So we'll see you next Monday, and you'll see Mark on Mother's Day, and just a few of you may see me on Mother's Day if you're
Yeah, you're gonna be
one of
early,
private
you said?
students. Yeah, 2:00. Yeah,
So
and Mark
cool.
is 6
Yeah.
Central Time. Yeah,
6 Central. Yep.
Okay.
yeah.
Futureman, you got
And
something to,
Futureman,
Yeah.
would you have something coming up in
What do we
particular?
got coming up? No, I'm teaching. I'm teaching my second part of a rhythm class tomorrow with Nashville
Oh.
State Community College.
Cool.
Yeah, just tune in to FuturemanLive.com. It's got a lot of my
Futureman Live.
soundtrack stuff on there. And just I'm working some stuff. I'm completing some stuff that I started with Mark Kibble that's coming out really good. It's a
Man,
masterpiece.
I cannot wait to hear that final thing.
And I would love to have you on to feature your compositions, maybe even next week if you want to. We can see.
Give me a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually that would be
The 10th.
the 10th.
Monday
Yeah,
the
10th.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it's my
that would be
dad's birthday.
possible.
Maybe so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and so we'll see.
Yeah, I got some compositions to share.
Yeah, some very cool
I've
stuff.
been
He's got
busy,
some
man.
stuff.
Yeah,
So-
and Mark's in some of it.
I
so
got a little bit in
there's the
there.
hook. It's in there, man.
All right. Well, see you next Monday. Tune in then.
See you,
And-
everybody.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah, it's